My name is Megan Sturdivant, and I am a senior consultant in Greensboro, North Carolina. I sought an education in coaching because it directly aligned with the work that I'm currently doing in my day job. I work in talent management, and I often am seeking resources to excel the development of leaders within the organization that I work, and had done a lot of research on coaching, initially as a resource that I could offer and seek for some of the leaders that I support. But the more research that I did, more coaches that I spoke to, it seemed to be a profession that was calling to me, and really directly aligned with what I would call my heart for service. So that's why I was seeking an education in coaching. When I was thinking about pursuing a coaching education, there were quite a few concerns that I had to consider before making the commitment. I am a full time working mother of two very busy children. Um, at the time that I did decide to move forward, I was renovating my house. We had some family members that had some health issues that required some adjustments to my schedule. So my major concern was, could I commit to myself? Could I commit to setting aside and having some protected time to invest in myself? And even though it felt like all of the cards were stacked against me, I decided to move forward with it, and I'm so happy that I did. It wasn't easy, but I can certainly appreciate the flexibility of the institute, to kind of allow those of us who are, working full time, or maybe be in school full time, or just have life outside of this time, um, to still have an opportunity to learn and grow. Looking back, I've gained so much more than I anticipated. Certainly a lot more self awareness, which I always think is a good thing. Confidence, and just my ability. It's been so long since I did more than what I had to do. Right, I didn't have to seek this coaching education, but I did it, and I did it for myself. And it had been so long since I'd made the choice of choosing me. So pride in myself for doing that, courage to have some difficult conversations, and to be very thoughtful about the way I approach them. So, a lot of additional emotional intelligence and communication skills, I would say that I have gained through this experience. It's been a wonderful thing for me. So one of the things that I most appreciate about the institute was just the thoughtful approach to which the education component was addressed. I was a part of a coaching for everyone cohort, which was a BIPOC cohort, and just approaching the coaching education that way is special, because you're in there with a group of people with, just even vastly different experiences and lived experiences. There's still almost an instant community. And I was curious about how the instructors would be, how they would come across to us, and very impressed with the care and the concern, the openness to feedback, and the ready approach to address, any feedback, for any concerns that we had, the non-judgmental encouragement, when life happened and maybe we missed a class, or when it was the self-paced part and people fell behind, when they certainly didn't intend to. So, all of those things are important, and am just very grateful to the Institute for taking that approach with us. So, if you're watching this right now and you're unsure of taking the next step, the first thing I want to say is your uncertainty is valid. There may be a number of reasons why now is not the right time. And I wish I had something profound to say that would just encourage the next person to, jump in, both feet first. But what I will tell you is, my experience that I spoke about a little while earlier, which is it had been a while since I'd chosen me over a lot of the other priorities that I had. And there is such a satisfaction that comes with choosing yourself in doing something that you feel like you're called to do anyway. So I would say if you are very heart centered, if you do have a very service centered heart, you don't have anything to lose by pursuing your coaching education. One word that would describe my coaching experience is liberating.